now we're on to IP in the news, and today we're going to feature a beer keg helmet. Now, I should be kind here. This is obviously a very thoughtful invention, but it's a hat shaped like a beer keg with the spout right out in front of your mouth. And you can walk around with this beer keg on your head, and you can serve yourself as much beer as you like. And you can also serve your friends beer. So
given the size of that thing from the patent photo, that could also be good for social distancing. It's just too big.
Well, it's like you need like huge neck muscles to pull this off, right? Because how much I mean, it's not a full-size keg, but it's big enough, and it looks like it's made out of wood. And so I just think
the guy got a patent on it.
The guy got a patent on it. And
the
funny thing is, when I was looking at beer helmets and beer hats, there are so many patents on beer helmets and beer hats, like more than you would think, but you never see them anywhere, right? So people think this is a great idea.
Well, you did actually see the one years ago that had the two straws coming down into your mouth from that you could put beer cans on either side. I think I saw that at a football game.
Yeah, well, okay. So maybe at a football game, that would make sense. But anyway, what do our guests have to say about this incredible invention? Or if you have a question about intellectual property, that's fine too. So
yeah, this story makes me wonder how many patents are languishing and never come to fruition, where they get the patent and then shelve it. I've never seen one in wood, and I can't imagine what the manufacturing distribution process would be. It just doesn't seem practical.
No, I think it was kind of old-fashioned.
Well, I mean, patents like this are lots of times people just they want it as a joke because they want to say, look, I got a patent on the beer keg helmet. Or maybe they have one and they just want to show up at parties and say it's patented because that's part of the joke. I once had a guy approach me. He wanted to patent a martini recipe. And I don't think he had any intentions of actually going into the martini business, but he wanted to sit around in bars and say, this martini is patented. So that may have been the reason.
Yeah, I think the reason why you haven't seen it is probably because you're traveling in different circles. I can give you some referrals. not firsthand experience, just from what I've heard. We can go check it out after we finish.
Okay.
I was going to say, I don't know if this is what this speaks or reflects more poorly on, but I know at least 5 people who would love to get that as a gift.
Right.
Okay. Well, we'll hook them up with the inventor of this, and maybe they can. If you go on Amazon, they have tons and tons of products like this.
Oh, now I gotta look.
Yeah, now you have to look, and you can make your dreams come true.
So Kenya has
I think it's a good, spring market for spring break, right? Spring breakers, right? So that's I don't know if they were thinking about that, but I can't see why people don't want to drink beer on spring break.
Well, given the heft of that design, I think it's actually patented by a chiropractor. There's got to be some reason behind it.
Well, years ago, we bought our son a scooter cooler.
Oh yeah, that's right. We did. What did you want for your birthday, Sean? I want a scooter cooler. So it's this little scooter.
He was at Virginia Tech and he'd go to football games.
And you sit on this cooler that has battery operated motor, and you can drive around and get up out of the cooler and give your friends beers out of it.
It was ridiculous. Anyway, I think we should move on, right?